What up, everybody? This is RBT, and I'd like to start out saying sorry, very, very sorry for the lack of uploads lately. This was my first week back at school for my senior year, so I've been very, very busy. I've hardly had any free time at all, but um, as I promised, my football season upload schedule starts next week, and that's up to like 12 videos a week. So, yeah, I might not have uploaded this much this week, but expect a ton in the weeks to come all throughout football season. And that football schedule upload, my football season upload schedule, I might make a video tomorrow, like just saying that, so you guys know what to expect. But this is my Friday weekly question and answers video. Last week I didn't have any questions to answer, so I just got you to ask some questions. So in this video, I will answer those questions to the best that I can. I have a few minutes before I gotta leave. Oh yeah, and don't forget, like right now, go ask some more questions, because every week you need to ask some questions, and the next week I'll ask them. So right now, go ask some questions, and I'll answer them in next week's video. So just keep asking questions, and let's go ahead and get started with these questions. Hambone694 asks, basically he asks what I think the Oklahoma Sooners record will be in football this season. I know you predicted them to win the Big 12 and get Fiesta Bowl. If you look at their schedule, you can't really say a team is better than the Sooners. Who do you think that they slip up against, or do you think they slip up against somebody? That's what he's asking. It's a lot to read. So basically, it's just asking what I think Oklahoma's record is going to be and who do I think they lose to. Look at Oklahoma's record, and I really think they get one loss, and that one loss I think is going to come in Morgantown, West Virginia, on November 17th against West Virginia, because it's right before their rivalry game against Oklahoma State, so they might be looking forward to Oklahoma State. West Virginia has the potential to be like one of the best teams in the country this year, so never look down on West Virginia. I think West Virginia is really going to have some upsets this year in the Big 12. I mean, who knows? Maybe one loss with Oklahoma can bring them to the national championship game, but who knows? I'm predicting one loss, and I have them going that loss against West Virginia on November 17th. Next question is, I have no clue what this means. Ryan Bradshaw TV just says rugby versus football. I don't know what that I'm supposed to answer there, but I don't know anything about rugby, so I don't know what that's asking, but sorry. Razorback 1995 asks, who do you think is the best running back in the SEC and the best quarterback in the SEC? Best running back in the SEC is definitely Marcus Lattimore, and the best QB in the SEC is Tyler Wilson. And that's pretty obvious. Chris71077 asks, who is your favorite Alabama football player of all time and why? Let's see. I would say Rashad Johnson, just because he was a walk-on and he was the absolute leader of that team. And I think it's really cool, especially when walk-ons who have to earn their scholarship end up being one of the best players on that team. So I gotta say Rashad Johnson, probably. Either Rashad Johnson or Julio Jones, one of them. What is the most memorable Crimson Tide season that you can think of? By Edit OAR. So the most memorable season I can think of is probably 08 off the top of my head. I mean, we had been pretty subpar for previous years before that. We've been subpar for a decade, and then we just shocked the world against Clemson in the first game. We rise way up in the poll. We go from like 24 to like 12 or 11 right after the Clemson win. We pretty much smashed Clemson, and that was the year. We still had John Parker Wilson at quarterback, so that wasn't good, but we went undefeated throughout the SEC play, and then we lost in the championship game against Florida, and we came so close to winning that game. We played Florida so close, and I really think that Andre Smith suspension was really, really big and lost to Utah, and plus we were disappointed playing against Utah, but I will never, ever remember us losing to Utah, because that is the maddest I've ever been at any type of thing that wasn't something personal, if that makes sense. I was so mad, but that's probably the most memorable season because we just came out of nowhere to be one of the best teams in college football. Skyline 12595 asks, what do you think about UCF's 2012 schedule. Any predictions? UCF is obviously Central Florida, and they're a team in the Conference USA, which is probably the best non-BCS conference. So that's where Big East are getting most of their schools, with UCF included in that list of schools. But UCF, I think, even with the allegations, if it ends up being that they're gonna have the bowl ban or whatever, I know they're appealing that, but they don't know yet if they're gonna be eligible for Conference USA play or Conference USA championship play or bowl postseason play. But if they're eligible for the postseason, I really see UCF being able to win the CUSA pretty easily. Looking at their schedule, I think they get a loss against Florida State, Missouri, and if there's any other loss on the schedule, I'd say Tulsa, because it's at Tulsa late in the year. So I do believe UCF wins the East and probably wins the Conference USA if they're eligible for postseason play. It kind of sucks that Jeff Godfrey transferred from UCF. I don't know where he went, but he was really, really talented. And yeah, I wish he wouldn't have transferred because he was really good. Next question. I'm trying to make this long at all. Already 6 minutes. Wow. Big Time Empire asked me, hey RBT, who do you see winning the 2 wildcard spots in both the American League and National League? American League, I see the Detroit Tigers and Oakland A's. And in the National League, I have the Pirates and the Braves. Tennessee Sports Fan 96 asked me, do you first I'm like pronouncing words wrong and all because I'm really tired, so pardon me on that. I'm sorry. But he asked, do you have a favorite NBA team? If so, which team is it and why? Hope you get to feeling better, man. I don't follow NBA that close at all. Not near as I follow baseball or NFL or college football. But if I had to choose a team, just because I'm in love with the city of Boston, it would have to be the Boston Celtics. Every time they get in the postseason, I'll pull for them. But other than that, I really don't really care about the NBA. I just don't like basketball. Yeah, Bob 52 asked. I think this is the last question, actually. Yeah. Yeah, Bob 52 asked, what's your favorite NFL player, including legends? So many. Favorite NFL player right now. Other than somebody on the Titans, probably Calvin Johnson would be my favorite player. And of all time, this is a tough one. Maybe Joe Montana, somebody like that. I'm not sure. I don't really have a favorite legend type of player, but if I had a favorite player right now, not on the Titans, it would be Calvin Johnson. On the Titans, my favorite player is probably Jake Locker, and I really don't know why. But that's been all the questions. It wasn't that many questions. I hope to get some more questions next week. Just remember to comment below on what questions you want me to answer, and I'll answer them next week. And be looking forward to a video probably tomorrow explaining my football season upload schedule, and I'll put like the schedule on my YouTube channel so you guys can check it out and never miss an upload for me. I don't think it'll go into full swing until the NFL season starts too, so it'll probably be 2 weeks before it gets into my full schedule. It'll be probably like half because of college football starting. So that's it, guys. Just ask some more questions. I'll see you later. Thanks for asking the questions, and as always, roll tide, go Sox, and go Titans. See you later. Have a great day.